So I want to talk to you about this problem that I see all the time with corrosion around these terminals. So you can see here in the terminal, the negative side particularly, it gets all this nasty looking corrosion. A lot of people just say, oh, it's dirty, and they'll brush it off. I got to warn you, that's some really nasty stuff right there. So if you were to get it on your hands, it'll burn a little bit. If you get it on your sensitive skin, it'll really burn. If you get it in your eye, you're going to be in trouble. So you need to neutralize it. And the way to do it is I take a little water here, just regular old tap water, and some baking soda. So baking soda is obviously real basic, pH-wise. And mix it all up there. So we just want to neutralize it so it doesn't if you just hose it down, it'll get on the frame. It'll eat a whole, rust, make it really rust on your frame of your car and stuff. So watch, get up close to this. Now it's a little windy out, you can't hear it, but it'll really sizzle. And we'll just leave that on there, rinse it down with that. Maybe we could really get it to sizzle, put a little more powder on it. And then we want to make sure after we do this, rinse it off really well with a hose to get all that residue out of there. So you can see here, look, this is what I want to show you. So it ate, look at that, it ate the darn terminal right off it's still stuck on the post, but that needs to be replaced. That's what I'm doing actually. I bought a new one for it. So I got to tell you, quick little story. So when I was a kid, well, probably 20, a kid stopped in front of my house for something. I didn't know him. I don't know. I don't remember the whole circumstance, but he went back in his car to start it, and it wouldn't start. So he went out to pop the hood, and he must have been having problems with it before. So he popped the hood, and he had like a wrench or pliers or something, and he was smacking the post to tighten it up or whatever. And a little piece of this crap jumped in his eye. I mean, just like I said, I was like 20 or something at the time. Luckily, I was out there working in the garage, and this kid just started screaming, ah, bah, bah, bah. And I didn't have a hose or faucet or anything. I happened to have a cooler from a camping trip a couple days earlier. It still had nasty old melted ice water in it. So we just got that. We just started pouring it over the kid's face and in his eye. But it probably saved him from losing his eyesight. He was hurting. So, and then of course, took him in the house and we washed his eye with fresh water for a long time. But it's bad shit. All right, so we'll just let that dwell a while. We'll come back and hose it off gently with a hose, because there's probably still going to be some highly acidic residue there still. Anyhow, we'll get that all cleaned up and put the new terminal on. It'll be like new for another, couple years. The new batteries don't do this, by the way. And I don't know why. It's the construction of them, I suppose, but because I think there's some little seepage or something around the terminal. But all right, you be safe.